Hello, everyone. Welcome to Grace Game Day. I'm Preston Proctor. With me is Josh McElhaney,
Hello.
and we are sitting in a nice, warm, dry press box.
Yes, we are. It is not the case outside this press box.
we we are thankful to be where we are. Um, yeah, it's a really chilly night out there tonight. Let's see, game time temperature here. It is, according to the Weather Channel app, it is 40 degrees and it feels like 35. And I believe that it has ever been of that for sure.
Oh, 100%.
But we are here, and we are glad to be bringing you the action tonight as the Grace Cougars boys get ready to take on the Lutheran South Academy Pioneers. Lutheran South is a school from the Houston area. I believe, Josh, that they are actually, I want to say they're in the Pearland area. Let me double check that before I say that. Let's see. They have over 850 students in pre-K 3 through grade 12 from the Baytown, Clear Lake, Friendswood, Galveston, League City, Pasadena, and Pearland areas.
Okay.
So kind of your greater Houston area on that more eastern side. And so they are here in Tyler to take on the Grace Cougars. We're just a few minutes away from getting going. The clock is set. Everything is set. The teams are gathered on the sidelines right now. I will tell you that due to weather, part of this tournament this weekend was supposed to be played at the UT Tyler soccer field. And due to the weather that has come through the last couple of days, that field is not playable. And so they made a decision today, just after lunchtime, to move all of the games of the tournament to Clyde Perkins Stadium. And so with doing that, obviously, you're putting a lot more games on the field, and time becomes a restriction. And so what they have done is, rather than play their typical regulation times, this tournament now is played with two 20-minute halves and a 5-minute halftime. And so that's what they're doing, just for the sake of time, to keep everybody on this field. The UT Tyler field really was not a safe place for them to play. And so Clyde Perkins Stadium has turf, drains better, and they're able to get out there and play.
Absolutely. And I think I heard they say there's still 2 more games after this, so gives you an idea of why they're shortening these games just a little bit, so that everybody can get their game in and not be here until, probably midnight.
Yes. So, matter of fact, I can just run down the schedule. They've had games on the hour, every hour, since 4 o'clock. So there was a 4 o'clock game, and that is where our Grace girls beat Liberty Christian by the score of 1-0. And then there was a 5 o'clock game, a 6 o'clock game. Grace is now getting ready to play LSA in the 7 o'clock game. And then following this, there will be an 8 o'clock game and a 9 o'clock game. I can tell you, Grace Game Day will not be present for the 8 o'clock nor the 9 o'clock game.
Nope.
But we are here for the Cougars. And for some reason, the sideline looks curved, doesn't it?
Something's crooked out. Let me see what I can do over here. Which way is it crooked?
It's kind of got a little arc to it. I don't think it's so much that it's got a little curve.
Am I having a stroke?
Well, I hope not. 'Cause I will tell you this right here. I mean, we're boys and everything, but I'm not giving you CPR. I will pray for you.
Hey, I'll take it. Does it still look crooked? Y'all pardon us. This is
It's getting worse.
That's too much.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
Oh, it needs to go from the other side.
The odd thing about it is that,
It's the same setup we had for football season.
well, it is, but it's got,
It does look like a curve.
it looks like it's curved. Was that there during football season? Now I'm bugged.
And is the little tent there kind of throwing us off?
I think that's not helping us for sure. But you know what? Hey, we're here.
I think it does look less crooked at this point.
It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. All right, guys, we're ready to go. If Lutheran South will make their way to the field. So again, with the scheduling now, with all games being played here at Grace, 2 20-minute halves, 5-minute halftime. Also, folks, we will just tell you, Josh, I don't think I have a problem admitting this is our first soccer game to ever broadcast in our lives.
No?
And so it is. We will get better as the season goes.
We promise. We
That
will.
I can promise you.
We're eager to learn.
All right, and we are underway. LSA pushing it down the sideline. And that is going to be poked away by Grace. Dylan Small, the junior. And now he will throw in. And we got a nice push into the box with the delivery, and there's a goal. That was, let's see, I can't see his jersey number, Josh. Number 7. There we go. Number 7, Logan Santini.
Great play. Able to outrun everyone and a great shot at the goal. Cougars up.
That goal brought to you by Texas Oncology. Grace moving it down again. And it's going to be driven away by LSA across the midfield marker. And now it's going to be taken away by Grace, pushing ahead. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Grace will throw in. Isaac Lee to throw in. And Josh, right now, LSA is just, they're having trouble getting very far into the Grace end of the field.
Yeah, great defense by the Cougars. That one's going to sail out of bounds.
Driven out by Isaac Lee. So that's a throw in for LSA, and kind of pinned up against that sideline boundary, Josh. That was Josiah King. And so now Grace will throw in.
It's taking me some
hugging the sideline.
Taking me some getting used to that the football sideline is not the soccer sideline.
Right. Yep, that's
because I'm like, oh, that's out. Oh wait, it's not out.
So we've played almost 3 minutes. Grace leading 1-0. Into the box. Grace defending. And that's intercepted. Now we've got a breakaway chance here. And he gets just a little bit too far out in front of him, not able to keep up with it. That was Logan Santini on the attack, Josh, and he had a moment. He had a step there.
Yeah, showing a lot of speed.
That's headed toward the corner. Giving chase is number 12, Josiah King, but it's going to go out of bounds. Coming all the way here to the near side. Now across to the center. And it gets underneath the foot of, I believe, is that number 18, Josh? I believe it's Peter Davis.
Yep.
Yes. So it got under the cleat of Peter Davis, and LSA was able to advance. Now they will throw in on the far side. And it's headed toward the corner. Now across in the box, and Grace is able to get some clearance there, but a nice block from an LSA player. And then that's going to be number 4, Dylan Small, that drives it out of bounds. We're approaching 15 minutes left in the first half. LSA on the attack. And it gets away from the goalie, and it's going to go just wide of the net.
Wow, that was close.
Josh, Elijah Hicks made a sprint for it, and as he slid, one of the LSA players got a toe on it. It got right past Elijah, and that was so close to a goal.
Yeah, we know Elijah's sure-handed. He got his mitts on it, but that foot came in there and dislodged that ball. Lucky to go out of bounds.
Now Grace on the attack. He gets into the box, turns and cross into the center. And now LSA will clear. It's going to go out of bounds. Grace will throw in. So Josiah King, well, it was Josiah King. I thought that's going to go throw it in. Now, Josh, all the other games so far today, they've had soccer balls kind of all around the field, and they've had people that would throw one in, but they had to chase that one all the way to the fence.
Yeah.
I think
that was pretty good, as if they don't have to run enough already.
I think everybody else took their soccer balls and went home. I only see one soccer ball anywhere.
And I don't blame them, honestly.
Right? LSA fighting down on the attack. He's got a little bit of open space. And a bit of a collision there. That was number 14, Brock Sieber. Brock Sieber is a senior defensive player for the Grace Cougars, and he got in there and put a stop to that attack. And now we're going to get a whistle here. We just went under 13 minutes remaining in the first half. Grace still with the lone score. We get a header from Nehemiah Valdez. And then sent back the other way, and he loses his balance, but fortunately for LSA, there was another LSA teammate of his that was running alongside him. Otherwise, Josh.
Could have been a great opportunity.
Otherwise, that was going to be Logan Santini on another breakaway there. And so Grace will throw in from the far side. It's going to be Nehemiah Valdez. Nehemiah Valdez is a sophomore. LSA is able to get there and clear it. Elijah Hicks. Grace on the attack, pushed ahead.
Just a little bit too far that
LSA goalie is going to come up, and he gets there. Palacios on the header. Now he is wrestling for the ball. LSA gets into the Grace zone, and then it's going to go out of bounds here. LSA will throw in from the near side. It's a nice block there from number 3, Nehemiah Valdez. That throw-in goes over the head of the Pioneer player, and Grace is able to get some clearance here. Now running away with it a little bit on the attack. Here comes Grace.
Good position.
And LSA is going to punch it out to the side. Grace will throw in. We're halfway through the first half. 10 minutes remaining. Again, they're playing due to time constraints of moving all the games here to Grace. They're playing 2 20-minute halves with a 5-minute halftime. Dylan Small with throw-in. Oh, it's punched ahead into the box. But the goalie's going to get there. Santini giving chase.
That was a great opportunity.
I like the idea from Valdez trying to punch it ahead.
Yeah, it was there. Just a little bit too far.
Yeah, definitely a nice attack. The goalie was all eyes on the ball, was able to get there first. Valdez able to get there and get position. Now going deep into the Grace zone here, and that's going to be off the foot of number 17 for LSA, Josh. That was number 4 for Grace, Dylan Small. He raced toward the corner and just turned and kicked it back, and it was going toward the near sideline. And number 17 for LSA just stuck his foot out. Grace gets the throw in.
Bullseye.
What's he win, Josh?
A brand new car. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, that's all it takes. I want to go out there and kick a soccer ball.
Every sport has its elements that are unique that we always voice on the broadcast that we couldn't do. But when I see them in a pack and there's 5 dudes trying to kick one ball, I don't know if I could do it. I'd be so scared my shin's going to get
right.
absolutely obliterated.
I'm going to walk away with teeth marks in my calf muscles or something.
I guess that's why they wear shin guards, huh?
I guess. Tell you what, though, even if I put a shin guard on, I'm still not signing up to get kicked. And coming in from the corner, that's going to go out of bounds. Elijah Hicks will kick it here. As number 17, Cullen Sieber checks in. Peter Davis comes to the sideline. Back to Hicks. And it's blocked right there near the goal line. And Hicks wisely just chases it down and picks it up. And Josh, as we kind of mentioned earlier, that LSA had not spent very much time deep in the Grace side of the field. They've spent a lot of time there recently.
Yeah, they have. That off the backside of LSA.
And that's going to go out of bounds. Hicks backs off as that heads toward the near side of the box there. Grace able to get a little bit of clearance. Nicely done.
Ooh, little shoulder bump there. I like that.
It's just a little back and forth right here. Valdez giving chase. He's kind of shielded, and now he is dropped, and we get a whistle.
Tackled more like it. I like it.
Valdez did a great job of using his body to go after position, and it really just kind of forced the LSA player into kind of that spot, Josh, where it's either I'm either gonna have to give up and let this guy get possession, or I'm gonna have to do something about it. He chose to do something about it and gets the whistle.
Yeah, playing very physical. That kind of style can cause some frustration for the other team. So,
well, and apparently this is where that I've never broadcasted a soccer game comes in before. LSA gets to kick from there. I just knew that was Valdez that was the one that was the victim. That's a shot on goal, and it's wide as Hicks dives to protect his goal. And so that's going to result in a corner kick for LSA. And it's in the air, and it bounces short. And so now Grace is able to get a little bit of breathing room there. LSA tracks it down, and they're going to send it out of bounds. And so now Grace will throw in. Logan Trump to throw in. He pushes it down the field. Goes out of bounds off of LSA. I'm not really sure what number 27 was trying to accomplish. It looked like he thought it was going to be out on Grace, and it wasn't.
Yeah, he did. Tried to pick up the ball and get a fast one in.
So now the goalie is going to come out. He's going to send the ball down the field. Right at the midfield line, Grace is trying to corral it. Santini working on the defender over there. LSA comes away with it. So the Cougars are going to send that out of bounds. That's a long run to chase that ball down.
I know it. Let's go find him with the camera. Look how far he had to go.
I mean, he just about went to Bullard. So LSA to throw in. An opportunity here for the Cougars. Pushing into the box. And
oh,
it's
he
a
got
goal.
it. Oh, did it go in?
That was number 12, Josiah King.
And we know he's got a leg on him.
Yes, we do know this. They have not put that point on the scoreboard, Josh. Am I missing? Oh, there it is. Okay. I thought it went in and went through the net, but when they didn't put it on the scoreboard for a moment, I was, well.
It kind of confused me for a minute because it went, like you said, through the net. So I was like, did it go beside? And did we not see it correctly? But no, that is a goal. Cougars up 2-0.
So here's a question I have for those of you that are in the chat. We'll hold on just a moment because Grace has numbers here.
Oh, they're
going to
get
an offside. So here's a question I have for those of you in the chat, because I'm going to assume if you're watching, you know something about soccer. Are we supposed to be saying 2-0 right now, or are we supposed to be saying 2-0? What is the proper term? Somebody wants to get in the chat and help us there and tell us.
We are open to suggestions.
We absolutely
open to learn.
I feel pretty confident, Josh, in my football commentary. I feel pretty solid in my basketball commentary, baseball, softball. But, volleyball was a learning experience for us.
Yeah, we learned a lot this year.
And now the same thing is happening with soccer. It's going to be a learning experience, and I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, this is fun. This is, getting to put a spotlight on our boys and girls soccer teams and get to experience, different athletes in a different genre, and it's a lot of fun. It's a sport that we didn't play growing up, but it's a sport that obviously we respect the heck out of because I'm tired from watching these guys run around right now.
Well, and I mean, obviously, soccer is an international sport, and so that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. So we've reached halftime with Grace leading 2-0. And so, Josh, again, learning experience for us with soccer this year. But what I do know right now is that the good guys are winning.
Yes.
And so we definitely like that portion of it. And so it's going to be a 5-minute halftime break, and we are going to step away. We're going to play a few commercials, and then we will be back with you for the start of the second half. Thank you so much for tuning in to Grace Game Day.
Looking for a place to belong? At Hope Church, you'll find practical teaching, genuine community, and a fresh start each week. No perfect people required. Whether you're exploring faith or ready for your next step, there's a seat for you in person or online. Come as you are and leave encouraged. Start your week with hope. Visit yourhope.church.
You have cancer. Sure wasn't expecting that. Not with these two. But my team at Texas Oncology has been right there for me. They said my family is a huge part of my treatment plan. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Right here is where I want to be. I'll see you in the morning.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Okay, now that it's back, I grabbed my microphone and I started talking so confidently. But we're back, and so those of you that are tuned in right now, let me just throw this out there to you. We just played the Scoop and Grind commercial, and be on the lookout for us. If you're at a basketball game here coming up, probably in the next week or so, give us till the end of next week, but we're going to have a few cards in our hands, and it is going to be for Scoop and Grind. It is going to be for a coupon that if you take that coupon, go to Scoop and Grind, any purchase of a cup of coffee, and you're going to get 1 free mini cinnamon roll. And guys, these cinnamon rolls, these mini cinnamon rolls, are homemade. They're not frozen. They don't come in a box or anything. They are homemade, and I've had them. They're delicious, and so just keep that in mind. Come find us. Come to the booth. Come talk to us.
We don't bite.
Yeah, like I said, give us until probably the end of next week. But if you're at a basketball game, or I mean, hey, even a soccer game, if you're out here for a soccer game and we're here, then come by, say hello, and say, hey, can I grab one of those coupons? And I can promise you go check out Scoop and Grind, you will not be disappointed. I want to say thank you to a few more sponsors. We're thankful for Hope Church for being a sponsor this year. Thank you for supporting Grace Game Day. Biomax Spray Foam Insulation. We thank you guys for being a supporter of Grace Game Day. We appreciate you so much. Harley's, men, if you've got clothing needs, I would encourage you to go to Harley's, located behind the mall next to Dakota Steakhouse. Harley's has a great selection of sport coats, suits, all kinds of things for gentlemen's attire. And so would encourage you to go by and check them out, and thank them for sponsoring Grace Game Day this year. And then also Hager Family Law. If you've got any kind of a situation where you have a need in the family law arena, I would encourage you to go and talk to the crew at Hager Family Law. They will definitely treat you right, and they'll take good care of you. Very knowledgeable about what they do. Also, East Texas Nutrition. And we're going to have something coming up for you about East Texas Nutrition pretty soon. They're fixing to do a pretty special event for ladies, and it's going to be an opportunity for ladies to get fit, led by Andrea Hale, who is one of the owners there at East Texas Nutrition. And this is going to be something that is free. All you got to do is RSVP. And
free 99.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And so would definitely encourage you to get involved in that. If that's something that you would like to do, but maybe you've just been intimidated by the idea or something like that, I would definitely encourage you to go check them out. LSA on the attack. Grace able to get a little breathing room for the moment. Now Grace is going to throw in. Oh,
I was going to
there we
say.
go. There we get a whistle. A little bit of a late whistle, but
Our unlearned eyes could see that
yes,
trip.
I knew that was not supposed to happen. That was Logan Santini, and he was getting ready to go on the attack and got tripped. Josh, one of the things that I have learned as I have been trying to do a little bit of studying and at least know somewhat what I'm talking about, is that ball is going to go out of bounds, is that a tackle, to my understanding, in soccer, a tackle is basically a steal.
Gotcha. But I would assume the tackle looks very different than a football tackle.
I think it does. That's definitely going to be my understanding and my assumption there. And we're getting, Josh, even with that door closed, we're still getting a little bit of a glare off the glass, but we're not fixing to open another window.
It's pretty chilly.
We're not going to open another window. Not tonight.
Maybe we should invest in some those heated jackets.
Oh, that was so close. Josh, that was number 3, Valdez, wasn't it?
I couldn't see.
I believe it was. And, man, he was so close. Yes, that's who it was, number 3, Valdez. Now LSA, and he's going to send it too far. It's going to get out of bounds down there near the corner.
That ball went so far, camera can't even find it. It just goes into the wall.
Hopefully the player can. Grace with the throw in. Valdez makes a move. And a nice split of the defenders there. Grace on the attack. And they're going to call offside there, and I disagree with that, Josh. I believe that Palacios had great position there.
A lot of audible groans on this side of the stadium after that call.
Ultimately, that comes down to, really a judgment call. I mean, you'd think that looking in a straight line would kind of be sufficient, but I guess it does come down to a bit of a judgment call. It's probably like a pass interference or a holding in football.
Yeah, and I'm sure depending on what sideline you're on is going to determine whether or not you agree with it.
That's going to go out of bounds.
There's a lot of soccer balls over there. I can't find which one's the right one. There we go. The ball is now in play. Went over with the camera to try to find the soccer ball, and there was about 15 of them over there.
So now Grace is going to send that out of bounds. LSA was kind of getting behind the Cougars defenders there. So LSA with the throw in. And as he went to receive that throw in, he just punched it right back out of bounds.
He had to go through the fence this time to get the ball. Can we get some nets over here on the track?
Valdez. Trump, and he's going to the turf. Got a whistle there. First and 10 from the 39-yard line. He drives that one toward the box and gets by Santini. It's going to go out of bounds. I like the idea. Santini's got the range. Going to be LSA on the throw in. Santini gets his foot on it. And get some clearance for LSA there. Now they go on the attack. It's too far on the lead, and Grace is able to get there. And a nice job there on that far side.
That's like the old basketball play where you're falling out of bounds and you throw it off the defender's legs. He kicks it off his legs.
Yep. That's exactly what Josiah King just did. So Grace will throw in on the far sideline over there. Now that one's headed for the corner. And that should
still in play, I guess.
Result in a corner. Yeah, that's going to result in a corner kick for Grace.
It is on the opposite side of the field, so I was like, maybe we missed that one, but definitely out.
So Logan Trump's going to send it in from the corner over there. And it's a header. And it's going to be a save for the goalie. Nice job ranging all the way over there. It was Logan Levels that raced a long ways to get to that. 10 minutes remaining. Grace leading 2-0. Grace on the attack. Valdez.
Oh. So close. Great attack there.
Yeah, that was a good look. Valdez was there, but just sends it just wide of the net. Grace working on the attack again. Number 3 for LSA went down awkwardly there. Grace.
Oh.
And the goalie blocks it and then dives on it.
He wanted a second crack at that. Had to pull back when the goalie jumped on top of it, but my goodness.
Grace has gotten very aggressive here in the last few minutes.
I like it.
So we got several new players checking in for Grace here. We've got about 8:20 remaining. Josh, I've noticed that our huddle production truck has been kind of slow. And right now it's counting down the time by 2 seconds.
Interesting.
It's staying on time. Just rather than counting down second by second, it's doing a lot of it in twos.
It's got a mind of its own.
But I've also noticed that here tonight, whenever I was typing things in, it was very slow response. So, I don't know. Take a look at it.
Internet could be cold.
Hey, you know what? It could be. It could be.
Champion, y'all hit the clock.
So we've got to stop on the clock here.
Can't find the ball, I think. That ball almost went to the woods.
Here they come.
Good to see y'all. Have a good night.
All right, now we're back in business here.
There we go.
LSA. Grace able to get a little bit of clearance. It's still kind of in the box there. It's a dangerous spot to be, and it's going to go out of bounds on the near side. So LSA will throw in from there. They're having trouble corralling that soccer ball over there. It just keeps trying to get away from them. Now the throw in. There's a cross to the center, and that's a nice deflection there by the Cougars. Josh, I believe that was Isaac Lee that got to that one. So now here's LSA again with another cross off the heel of a Pioneer. And now it's going to be a foot race going to the other end. And a little bit of a tumble there as we're going out of bounds. LSA with the throw in. Grace working it back over toward the center. Now he's going to send that one down the field. Logan Trump. And one of the things about that, Josh, is it just keeps that time running. You've got a you've got a 2-point lead, and you don't necessarily have to score again. You just need to keep the margin there.
But why not? Let's get greedy.
Yeah. There you go. Trump sends it toward the corner. It's going to go out of bounds. 5:20 remaining.
That ball's going to travel for a little while. Oh, but they had a ball in reserve, I guess.
And that's going to go out of bounds. So Grace will throw in here. Drives it all the way down to Hicks. He handles that one easily. Got some back and forth here right around the middle of the field, and now we're going to get a nice drive down the field from Grace. That's going to go out of bounds. We're under 4 minutes remaining. Isaac Lee to throw in. Right back to Lee. And we get a whistle. Grace will throw in again. Josh, have no idea what happened just then.
Yeah, I was going to say, was that an inadvertent whistle? Oof.
It's going to go just wide from Santini. Santini, nice footwork there. It's going to kind of go off the side of the foot. It's going to go out of bounds. LSA will throw in. LSA to throw in as we are now at 2:15 remaining. And that's going to go out of bounds off of LSA. It was Logan Levels that kicked that, and
almost leveled him.
He did. I'm sure that did not feel good on a night like tonight.
No. Everything stings a little bit more when it's this cold.
And the goalie is going to come up for this one. And he kicks it deep. Down the far side, and it's going to go near the boundary. And now it's going to go out of bounds. That's off of Grace. Nice defense there.
Yeah, really good job. Staying in front of the ball.
Brock Sieber. And now it's going to be Grace to throw in. Or, just kidding. Now they're going to switch back LSA to throw in. 1 minute remaining. Nice job there getting that out of the box. Now Santini, and he's not able to get the jetpack fired up there. He did put some pressure on the goalkeeper.
He did.
30 seconds remaining. LSA pushing it down the field on the attack. And it's going to go out of bounds. So Grace will throw in. And now the final seconds are winding off the clock. They throw into Santini. And that'll do it.
Buzzer sounds. And the Cougars will win.
And so on a very, very chilly night here at Clyde Perkins Stadium, boys and the girls soccer comes out on top.
Victorious.
Well, Josh, that was fun.
That was fun. Cougars were in control from the jump. It helps when you get a quick goal to start a game. They were able to do just that.
Yeah.
And they were the more aggressive team most of this match.
What was it, in the first 90 seconds, I believe?
Yeah, it was really early.
Yeah, that's always a nice way to start for sure. So thank you all so much for tuning in to Grace Game Day. And I'm Preston Proctor. With me, Josh McElhaney. We were thrilled to bring you the action. The tournament will unfold over the next couple of days. There's a basketball tournament taking place as well, so we're going to have to see what scheduling and placement and things look like. But we will be working on some scheduling, and we'll see what comes next. All I know is, Josh,
a lot of moving parts.
You and I have 9:45 in Tatum tomorrow morning?
We do.
So, that's going to be fun. Looking forward to that.
JV basketball tournament.
Yes, sir. All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, so long, everybody.